I have a lot of like practice to do. Like I gotta get my shit together, dude.
You know, you should practice though with this fucking riff, dude.
Man, the focus
dude,
is so
stop.
weird right now. Yeah. They're great. Okay, so we're gonna do negative space, performative. Just two, and then effort.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that sounds dope though. I need to like play some more crazy shit like that.
Yeah,
A lot of times we do.
it's nuts. Yeah. And then it goes into the minor thing. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. So that one, that's the third track, and then the fourth one is the one in drop, in open G. You played that one once with us as well. It's the Buddha, Buddha,
Yeah. I remember that.
and then last is Eschatology, which we've shown all of you. I think you played along with it once, like weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, like the first.
Yeah, and that's the. Yeah, we can.
We're super interested in creating more communication and exchange between musicians and other artists. Whereas, like, we're dancers, so dancers and musicians, especially since we're doing this project together. Specifically, just kind of trying to pull out language and how it's pretty similar or completely different. So we're just gonna ask you questions kind of regarding that, and then also this project.
Alright, fair enough.
So, what was your first reaction to Jacqueline and I being in this space?
It felt natural. Like it wasn't, like whenever we're playing music, like I'm already kind of like, we just kind of like move around and do shit, and like, I don't know, the way you guys approach choreography and dance, it seems like it's very just like, feel it out, very just like reacting to each other and what you just did. It's like, I don't know, it just made sense, like, it's just reacting to what we're seeing and feeling, but in a different way. I don't know, it was super like,
That's awesome.
it wasn't like intimidating or weird, it was just like, oh cool, like yeah, get up in the space, like feel it out, like, because when we're playing in there specifically, like not really many other people are in there like with us, like that's where it sounds the best, like in these like tight practice spaces where everyone's like spread out and you can just kind of move around and like there's no pressure of like an audience or anything, and so like everyone's just kind of at ease, which is really nice. Dude, we got speakers now, let's put a mic on you and put an effects chain there, dude. We gotta get you guys ready.
We haven't shown how to cover pedals, my dude.
Just make fucking
What do they do?
crazy god.
One of them's a loop slash. I don't think improvising's the right term for it, but we're like working through like loose arrangements and like filling them out in a slightly different way each time. So he might be improvising like a little more than me and Kimmel, but like he's not just like winging it. Like we're all in a dialogue every time, and it's like it becomes more similar every time. Like we're all kind of hitting the same marks faster and faster. And I think that part of the issue is just like how people understand the word improvise versus what it actually is. So when you say you're improvising, people think like, oh, they made all of that up right in front of me. Because that's how like improv theater works. But even that, not really.
Yeah, there's always a spine to it. Like.
Yeah. And so like if we were to play this thing and say like, oh, that was improvised, people would be like, bullshit.
Yeah.
That there was too much happening.
guys usually start with percussion, or do you kind of layer into what's happening?
90% of the time, it's either Tommy or Kimmel just like doing a little sketch they have, maybe like an 8-bar loop or something like that, and then I'll like find something that I think sounds good with that. But sometimes if I come up with something that's like particularly interesting or cool, and I just want to like build something around that, that's always an option as well, which I really enjoy doing that.
Yeah. For certain things, time is the one like non-debated or not debated thing, because it's like, well, blah 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 have to be done within this like 5-minute time frame, and then we have to move on to this section of the score. We're not doing that.
No, we're definitely giving ourselves like a complete free rein to the point where it's almost like meditative. Just like complete freedom, and I think that the flexibility within that is what I appreciate the most, because it's like risky. On one hand, it could go terribly.
The best I can hope for is to make the audience feel as at ease as possible. So like, I want them to enjoy this like a concert, like a real concert, and with this collaboration with our musicians, hopefully they won't see that our dancing is such a formalized thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they will ever feel completely like a part of what we're doing if we don't have the vocabulary.
Yeah, I know. And I think that's fine. I think it's just a huge step in the right direction. Or, not that there's a right or wrong, but like different, that it's casual. And it's, you know, like you said, you can walk around and have a beer, talk to your friends while this is going on. Which was like my goal for this project, I think.
Yes.